set, go.
Oh yeah, make we chat about it.
What if I said?
Make we chat about it.
Or on left
Make we chat about it.
Check and feel at the topic.
Oh, make we chat about it.
Latest
Make
news.
we chat about it.
All your
Make we
views.
chat about it.
Track and teach us to say. With the girl HP.
Hello, everyone. We were scheduled to start at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, of course. It's now 9 o'clock. So let me just apologize for us being late. I'm so sorry. This is not normally me. Say something, sir, please. But but just to let you guys know, I'm really sorry about the delay, the late start and stuff. You know, sometimes these things happen. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being so patient. Welcome each and everyone. This is your girl HP, and wherever you're coming from, whether you're coming from Africa, Asia, North America, South America, Antarctica, Oceanic, Africa, wherever, Europe, welcome each and everyone. And tonight we're just going to be doing a recap of the just concluded CARIFTA Games, the Caribbean Championship. Boys and Girls Champs is over. The CARIFTA Games 2024 is over. And we are just going to do a quick recap, just to look at some events and talk about some stuff and hang out with you guys a little bit. So I'm here with one of my colleagues from another channel, Javon from Unseen Sport TV. Mr. Unseen, welcome, sir. Do you have anything to say to the audience before we start?
Well, HP said it all. I apologize for the late start, but sometimes we have to give and take on some things, and try your best to still give the people what they want. All right, and we are here, so give God thanks, and I am going to make it be a ball. Give you guys the information, and we're gonna reflect back on some of the niceness, the pot cover, yeah, things that
Pot cover events.
Yes, we're going to clarify, right, people?
Even though they call us soft, but anybody in the track and field world know that Jamaica is not soft in track and field. So let us kick it off with the 100 meters. Let us quickly just look at the 100 meters. Disappointed, not disappointed? In the under 17 girls, we got a silver medal. In the under 17 boys, we got gold and bronze with Adora Campbell in the under 17 girl. She won silver. In the under 17 boys, Nyrone Wade and Malik Nugent copped gold and bronze respectively. In the under 20 girls, Jamaica got Aquinella 1-2 with Sabrina Dockery came out on top, and of course the impressive Tiana Lee Terrelong with the silver medal. And in the boys under 20, we got a bronze medal. So from the 100 meters, Jamaica got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 medals. Your thoughts, sir?
Well, the under 17 girls, though, I thought Nachi should have won that one. I think we lost a gold medal in that section. I think that young lady from Guyana, right? Guyana, right? Should not have walked away with that gold medal. People say that Antine is mean, like we don't want to give the other Caribbean countries anything. But no, it's competition, and we're in competition mode. And I think that, we should go for all the medals.
But we have to, even with that, we have to remember that these athletes, they're just coming off champs, which was last week, the week before, and to be competing the following week for 3 days. And we have to remember that this year is also a big year for junior track and field, where we have the World Junior Championship coming up. And I like the fact that she did not double, because we have the depth we have the depth, so there was no need to double Natrice East. And I am one of them who I'm always for the athletes and preserving the athletes. So we did not need to run her in the 100, the 200, and the relay. I think it was a good decision, and I realized that a lot of our top athletes did not double. We never need to double. We never need to double the top athletes because we had the depth. So that's my take on the 100. And of course, she delivered in the 200 that we're going to go to now. She won the 200 meters on
Yes,
the
she won the 200 meters.
on the 17. She, and I mean, she came from behind. She came from behind and won the 200 meters on the 17 girls, on the 17 boys. Unfortunately, our two young men got injured in that race. I'm not sure how many people realize, but Byron Walker,
Whoa, Byron
um,
Walker pulled up first.
he
And it
pulled
was,
up on the curve. He did not finish the race. And O'Shane Jervitz, who won the silver medal, he actually hopped across the line. He got
yeah.
injured with about 20 meters to go. So we have to commend him for finishing with a medal. Under 20 girls, of course, the outstanding superstar Shania Douglas came from behind and
Team from behind.
won. Yeah, she was actually behind. She was behind
Who was
Frederick.
leading? Who was leading?
Frederick from Trinidad was leading. And
The
she,
twin?
yes, the twin that won last year,
They
she
are quick
was
enough.
leading.
Those twins are very quick.
Yes, she came off the bend leading, but of course Shania Douglas showed class and and determination, and with that 400-meter strength and that speed, that she had, she was able to deliver. And Sabrina Dockery got another medal, a bronze medal there. The under 20 boys, of course, Gary Card put down a super performance, running a PB, a personal best of 20.60. So I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, but we jump in the gun and we never talk about the Sabrina Daki 100-meter versus Terry Long.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, well, that is one of the races that we should talk about.
Yeah.
People in the comment section, the drop on the thoughts on that. One thing about that, and can call in, man. You can call in, and we can have a conversation. They can call you, right? Or they have to call me.
Call you. But yes, that 100-meter with Sabrina Dockery and Tiana Lee Terrelong, it was mouth watering. It was, and I see a nice little rivalry brewing there, and I like it. I like it because it's clean. It is clean fun, and I see the energy with the young ladies. So Sabrina Dockery, for those of you who don't know, Sabrina Dockery actually picked up the 100-meter just this season. Just this season, she decided to step down to the 100 meters. And of course, she showed class, she showed talent. And so with her and Terry Long, it's one all, because Terry Long won at champs, at boys and girls champs. And of course, Sabrina Dockery turned the table on her, winning the
HP,
international medal. Yes, sir.
HP. I think the coach for Sabrina Dockery should get a lot of praise. We tend to give the Edinal Michael Dyke and the ideal coach. They get most of the praise, but we're not looking at what Sabrina Dockery did in that race that made her became victorious. All right, look at her start. Her start in that race was immaculate,
Flawless.
flawless.
Hmm.
Her drive phase, and when she came out of that drive phase, she was just moving away, and Terlang could not catch her back. So normally, 60 meters in the race, 70 meters in the race, Terlang starts to pull them back in. But on this occasion, 11.26 couldn't catch by Sabrina Dakar. We have to give the coach a some ratings
And
because
it's funny that you say that. I totally agree with you. And if we look at most of these quarter milers who are stepping down to the shorter races, we have not had a disappointment yet. When you look at Usain Bolt, when you look at Sharika Jackson, when you look at those people who move from, when you look at even Fred Curley, from the United States, when you look at those people who step down from the 400 to the 100, they're just a nightmare to ordinary sprinters. They have become a nightmare.
yeah, it.
But her start, man, her
You
start
have to remember the
is,
400-meter program. And once you do a 400-meter program,
yeah,
you can go high or you can go low.
yeah.
Most of the time, you can go low. Um, most of my training is surrounded by a 400-meter program. So at my mo- when I was teaching at high school or coaching at high school, most of my athletes were on a 4 weeks program. So it's easy for them to go high and go low. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the key. Sometimes as a coach, I use that. But not every athletes though will can do a 4 weeks program.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you have to just know, you have to just balance,
Yeah.
find a
And
child.
so far we're getting it right, because we've even seen where, all right, look at Alea Baker. Let us talk about Alea Baker. Alea
Yeah.
Baker is a quarter miler and she's a quarter hurdler. And she too stepped down to the sprint this year and did um, outstandingly well, brilliantly well in the sprint, winning the double at champs. So there's something about quarter milers when they decide to move into the sprints. It is just remarkable.
You have to remember, when you're doing the 400-meter, you need speed. You need speed because how the 400-meter goes, the first 50 meter, you want that to be your fastest because no matter how you think that when you reach that 200-meter mark you can go fast on the first 50, no, you cannot. The first 50 must be the fastest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get at the fastest, then that curve there going down to the backstretch, you want to float and maintain that speed. And then at the 200-meter mark, you start to step up the pace a little and see if you can carry that pace through. So once you master that, you you'll be able to win a 400-meter. And it also teaches you to maintain your speed. So in your acceleration phase of the 100-meter, it becomes easier and you're at a better advantage because you practice to maintain your speed at a longer distance at the 400-meter event. Think about
In,
it, actually.
indeed, indeed, and even if we were on quarter mile as sprinters, even Christopher Taylor, who is a quarter miler, he was the joint record holder for the national junior 100 meters. So
Right.
yeah, so there is something. Lansford Lyon is saying, what about Bramwell? He was a 1-2 at the start of his career and he broke the record. Ah, there you go. There you go. Bramwell is another one. Even though he started in the reverse, he started with the sprints and now he is an outstanding quarter miler. And of course, we're going to get to him when we look at the 400-meter. Osman Dixon is saying, in class 3, coaches and athletes still trying to find what works. That is true. They're still trying to find that fit for the athlete. So although the athletes running 400, potentially it may not be their best event, and that's true, Ozzy. We've seen where a lot of athletes started out running one thing, but as they go up in class, then they switch event. Okay, so let us look at the 400 meters. Mr. Unseen,
Yes, and I was distracted a while.
look, yes, I realize that, sir. Please let us keep it here. The 400 meters.
You're so
Take a,
selfish.
we had the audience waiting long enough, so it is all about them now. It's all about them now. Let us look at the 400. Natasha Fletcher from Hydel, man,
Whoa, whoa,
she
whoa,
was
whoa.
outstanding.
Right there,
She was
right?
out, yes,
Whoa, she
and
is outstanding.
outstanding,
Age
yes,
16.
yeah. Nikai Bromwell, the under 17 boys. I mean, he was just super. What can we say about him? Anybody who erased Usain Bolt from the
Did
record
he,
book,
did he get the
it's
Aston Celia award?
no
Who got it?
Trinidad. A young lady from Trinidad
How
got it.
come?
Well, she jumped what, over 6 meters or something like that.
Yeah, but Bramwell won what? How many gold medals Bramwell won?
Yeah, that's the thing about the Austin Seeley Award. And when I heard it, when I heard Ricardo Chambers, I think it was Ricardo Chambers, I heard said it in commentary. There's really no set
Merit.
criteria.
No merit on it.
And that don't make any sense. If you're going to give an award, there must be a set of criteria that are met. And it is so funny when he said it is just based on the selections, the selectors who they think deserve it. And I don't think when I heard it, I said this don't make any sense to me. If you're going to be presenting an award, there must be a guideline, there must be criteria
Must be a
met.
rubric. Must be a
You're right.
rubric
There must be something in order for you to be considered for that event.
for it
So
to
I
be
don't know.
merit. You know, have merit. You know, don't
Yeah.
have any merit. I don't
Yeah,
really.
I don't like when things are left up to people's feelings because sometimes people's feelings do the wrong thing. So I prefer to know that okay, there are a set of criteria and these were met. Even at the Academy Award, the Oscar Award, the Grammys, you have to meet criteria in order to be awarded.
So on the age
Giovanni
group.
Smythe. Good
Giovanni
evening,
Smith is a
Giovanni.
coach.
Yeah.
He's a coach
You want to
for.
take that comment from him?
Is he a coach?
Giovanni Smythe? No, I think he's was an athlete. I'm not sure.
I remember you have a Smite that run for us at the CARIFTA. The
Yeah,
Mushet.
that's Smythe from
Mushet?
Mushet.
Yeah, and
No,
Douglas.
this is not him. This person is
I know he's
Giovanni.
not. I know he's not the. Yeah, well,
Okay.
maybe I'm related to
Yes,
Smite.
the young lady that won the Austin Seeley Award, she jumped 6.5 meters. Thank you very much, Giovanni.
Or him say a Smite cousin. Oh,
Thank you so much. Oh, it's Smythe cousin. Okay, very interesting. Thank you for that. So, looking at the 400, as we said, Nicole Bromwell erased Usain Bolt from the records book, and anybody is not any and anybody get to erase Usain Bolt from a record book. So, if you erase Usain Bolt from a record book, it means that you have done something spectacular, and that was what Nicole Bromwell from Calabar did. The under 20 girls, we got second and third. That race was something. Abigail Campbell got the silver medal, and Shan Q Williams. I have to big up Shan Q Williams.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shan Q put on she had a good championship. She was fearless. She was flawless. She went out there and she did the job. So anybody who knows Shan Q Williams from St. Elizabeth Technical, just big her up, please. She turned up for the team and she ran an outstanding first leg in that 4x4 100 meters relay. And the under 20 boys 400 meter, Marcinia Rose got the silver medal, and of course Javon Pinnock wasn't able to contest the race because he false start. So that was
Wow.
what happened in the 400 meters. But the spectacular thing that happened was Nicole Bramwell erased Usain Bolt from the record book. So the record is still in Jamaica, but not by Usain Bolt anymore. The new record holder for the under 17 400 meters is Nicole Bramwell. Now to the 400-meter hurdles. Or do you want to
Well,
take an event? Do you want to look at a specific event?
I think we can look at the 1500 now. We dominated, you know.
Before we go to the 15, I need you to look at the 800 meters, because when we did this show last Friday, the leading up to the championship, a lady called in and she said, "Look out for my nephew in the 800 meters."
Yes, you know, I never remember.
Kelly, Mr. Kelly won the 800 meters. So congrats to you,
That was the
Auntie.
second day, right?
Yes.
Second day.
No, the 800 meters was the last day. That was yesterday.
Or last day.
Yes. So we have to big up that aunt that called to tell us to look out for her nephew. Thank you very much. One Jamaica. It doesn't matter where in the world you are, it is one Jamaica. And he went out there and he delivered and he copped a gold medal for Jamaica. Big, 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 big things.
Yeah, man, a big something that big something that Jamaica
Yes.
do normally.
Yeah.
The well in that event, you know.
Well, we have been doing well in the 800 and the 50 in the middle and the long distance, which I want to talk about when we finish with the events. So you just want to quickly go through.
I'm talking like, for example, you know, the grassroots going up to the seniors. We're not seeing a lot of Jamaican men and
Hold
women.
that thought. Hold that thought. We're going to talk about that after. I have
Okay.
that to talk about, and I'm going to ask you, as a coach, what it is that we need to do in order to find a system to channel these middle distance athletes in. So let us look at the 800 and then we
All right.
move.
So, you know, we have to start with the boys because, you know, that parent call, right?
Anyone
And
you want to start with?
talk about Keandre Kelly. And Keandre Kelly is age 16 and he ran a time of 1 minute 56.31 seconds to win the Guyanese
1
at
minute 56 or 1 minute 51?
1 minute 56. I'm seeing right here.
Okay, okay, okay.
That's the under 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So 1 minute 56.31 seconds to beat Persad, who was going on well in the race as well from Guyana, 1 minute 56.53. You know, Alejandro Palmer from Jamaica got bronze as well, 158.05. Grenada, the host, was fourth. Grenada athletes getting the 12 man behind them, HP, and
Mm-hmm.
put them up whenever they run, so they get that extra gear. You understand me? It was fun to watch the Grenadian athletes running as well. But all the accolades go to Keandre Kelly. And remember, the lady talk and say, "Hey, I
Look
like
out
when
for him.
I like when you not call
And nephew.
never name, Yeah, man. And if you call him name, man, make sure you call him name. Come here, listen to the program,
Indeed,
Understand?
indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. So big up Keandre Kelly, wonderful performance. I think he went down and ran a relay race as well. All right.
Yes, I think he was in the 4x4.
No, for the girls section. So for the girls,
Jamaica got a Quinella in the under 18, under 17, sorry.
Jamaica got a Quinella.
Yep, with Kevin Gay Fowler and Ali K. Reynolds. Jamaica got a Quinella there. Outstanding, outstanding,
Kevin
outstanding
K.
stuff.
Fowler, Ali K.
Mm-hmm.
Reynolds. Then the Grenadian athlete capturing that bronze medal. So Fowler people, she's age 15. If you never know. Ali K. as well is age 15, and she's under 17. Run a time of 2 minutes 16.97 for a female running at that age. Running that time is it's quite good. Alike 2 minutes 17.02 is good as well. Grenada doing well. I like to see the Caribbean countries getting better because I want to see the competition more stiff. I want to see, I would love to see them putting pressure on Jamaica still.
But they did put some pressure on us this time around. I must say Grenada and Guyana really add some flavor and Cayman in that 1-2 in the 100 meters for under 20 boys with Jaden Reed that we are used to, formerly of Jamaica College. He practically grew up in Jamaica, so that was a good look for Cayman. Guyana was it Guyana or Grenada that won the under 20 boy and girls 400 meters? So we did get a little pressure on us, but of course, we are not soft. Keep going.
Real, we're not soft. We're not soft.
Yeah.
Hearing that Trinidad and athlete talking about, you're soft. So maybe
But
just semantics.
something, I when he said them Jamaicans, but it seems as if everybody is training to defeat Jamaica, whether it's on the senior level or the junior level. Is like we are the Jamaica is the, I don't want to say the bait, but it's like everybody seemed to be coming after Jamaica. It doesn't matter where in the world they are, because I was watching a video recently with Dawn Harper, and for you young people who don't know Dawn Harper, Dawn is an American hurdler, Olympic champion, and she was talking about a race. And she said when she lined up in the race, the person that she saw was Delorine Ennis London, our own Delorine Ennis London. And she said she was saying in her mind, this Jamaican not beating me today. So it seems as if anywhere Jamaica line up in track and field, somebody is coming after us. So let them keep coming. Let them keep
You're
coming.
right, HP. You're right. We set that presidents out there that, hey, you have to come good to beat us. You have to
Yeah.
work hard.
And we seem to be no, as far as I'm concerned, it is Jamaica versus the world.
And
Because
one thing,
everybody is coming after those Jamaicans. Those Jamaicans, they're coming for. I see people out there practicing relay. Some countries start practicing relay already. People are running relay already because they're coming after us. So we
yes,
cannot become complacent and just think that because we have the fastest people, we don't have to practice. We have to get in because everybody coming after us. But I love it though. I love it. So you said you wanted
it's
to talk about the 1500
1500
meters.
meters. Yes,
Jamaica. Let me talk.
under
Let me
20,
tell
under
the
7.
audience. Let me tell the audience, in case they did not know, Jamaica clean sweep all the 1500.
Oh,
Jamaica clean sweep the 1500 meters. And if you don't know what I mean by clean sweep, what I mean is that they won all the gold medals in the 1500 for 1500 meters. And Jamaica, a matter of
one,
fact, in all the 1500 meters, Jamaica got 3 quinellas and 1 1 3. So we got 3 quinellas, which is first and second, gold and silver, and we got 1 1 3, which is gold and bronze. Take it away, Mr. Unseen.
So, in the boys under 17 1500 meter final, Shamar Green, age 16, Jamaica. Time 4 minutes 11:91. Wendell Bade from Aruba, 4 minutes 12:80. And Sikani Brown from Jamaica with that bronze medal, 4 minutes 15.21. He's the one, that's the only race, right? HP, in recollection that we got first
That's
and
correct. Yeah.
bronze. All right,
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
so Jamaica did well in that one. Grenada, the host team, was fourth in that race. I think Grenada did well in my estimation at the trial as well. In the under 20 for boys, his 100-meter final. Kimario Biograve, 19 years old, Jamaica, 3 minutes 58.10. Jaquan Coke, 19 years as well, Jamaica, 3 minutes 58.38 seconds. Bermuda, not hear a lot about Bermuda in the championship. Bermuda got that bronze medal. HP Jake Brislane, 3 minutes 58.83 in that race. Wonderful performance there by Bermuda, capturing that bronze medal. Trinidad and
Indeed.
Tobago, I think they had a late surge getting medals because after the first day with no gold medals on their name, and Trinidad, they were trying to get themselves on the podium still. So
Under 17 girls now.
So under 17 girls, I am trying to find that result right
The
here.
gold medal went to Jamaica, Dahlia Fairweather
Talia Fairweather from
and
Jamaica is
Ali K.
15.
Reynolds.
Ali K. Reynolds. Yes, 4 minutes 40,
Quinella.
4 minutes 45.86 from Dahlia Fairweather. Ali Kieran 15 years old as well, 4 minutes 56.14. And Shane Lewis from Trinidad and Tobago, she got the bronze medal, 4 minutes 48.58 seconds. So, people, Jamaica, I'm telling you, Jamaica in the 1500 meter, it impressed me on HB because we don't normally do well in these events,
I
and
am so impressed.
it
I am
shows
so
it
impressed
shows that
with
if we
this.
focus on these events, we
Yep.
can, we can achieve in these events. What's your thought?
I totally agree. And I have it to talk about after we stop looking at some of those events because I am one of those people who have been calling out for to a system that our middle and long distance student athletes can have a home. We have a lot of clubs in Jamaica, but of course, the focus is, and we've seen it in the result, the focus is the sprints. And we need to have a system so that these youngsters who are leaving high school, if they don't want to go to college, if they did not get a scholarship to college, they can transition into that system that is between high school and going pro so that their talent can be further developed. Because, in case a lot of people don't realize, Jamaica's legacy in track and field at the highest level did not start in the sprints. We started in the 800 meter. 1948, we won a silver medal at the Olympic Games in London. We came back 4 years after and we won another silver medal at the Olympic Games. The other medals came from the 400 meter, the 4x4. The first time Jamaica won a medal in the 100, well, at that time it was a 100 yard. It was Mr. Herb McKinley in 1952 at the 1952 Olympic Games. He won a silver medal. So our rich legacy that we're embracing now and we love it and everything, it started with the middle distance and the quarter mile. So if we do not have a home or a system for these junior athletes to transition into, we're going to be losing them. And we are losing them. The sport is losing them because there's really nowhere for them to go to develop their craft. So this that I saw, I said, no, I have to talk about this one more time because we need a home for our middle distance and long distance. Another thing, all right, before we talk about that, let us look at the relay that we clean sweep, the 4x4 relays, and we
Four
won
by
three.
four.
Yeah, we clean sweep the 4x4 relays, all four, and we got three gold, three golds, and a silver in the under 20 with the under 20 boys in the sprints. That again is another good look. 9 relays and Jamaica won 7.
Mm,
That's more than a good look.
mm.
That's more than a good look. And
Yes, yes, yes.
before we go any further, you want to read some of those comments?
Yeah, we
Lansford
can,
Lions, Kino,
we can,
Prince.
we can go back and look at some comments, because the fans they need to.
Yeah, we have to include the audience because they waited on us tonight for 1 hour. And
So Osman, hold on.
go
Prince
ahead.
Kevin say 800 meter need some work. Kino said Prince have to go work with distance race. The pace are too slow. Palmer almost lose them brands. Read the Austin Seal Award World Athletics ranks MSD gains. Trinidad and Tobago performance of 6.5 meter at 100 1,108 points versus Bramwell's 447.27 at 1,027 points. Unseen late and still distracted. Whoa,
Thank you very much. The
he was
audience should have never seen that you're distracted,
he
sir.
was
Don't let
part
it
of the
happen
4
again.
by 4 Prince Martin ran new PB of 51.34. Seconds finished second in his U20 400 meter hurdles final. Snacksy and smiling, one kino, troublemaker. Dan Harper Nelson, you are talking about
Yes, I was
warm,
talking about Don Harper.
yeah, warm to U20 boys. What happened to U20 boys 800? Oh, you never thought about it. Trinidadian athletes comment, put it down to exuberance and at times ignorance.
Yeah, because
Well
how
said.
can you say, how can you call a country soft that has been dominating this event, this championship, for more than 40 years? This championship started 1972. 1972, the CARIFTA game started, and Jamaica have been dominating consecutively for more than 40 years. And we continue to dominate. The amount of medal that we won, we could have issued a medal to other people and still win.
Yeah, we could have give some of them. We could have give man extra gold medal too.
So that young man that made that talk, and the thing is that he won that gold medal because the Jamaican athlete pulled up in that race. If you go back and you watch, he actually limped across the finish line. I don't even know how he medal in that condition. So, but as I said before, everybody's coming after Jamaica. And what I realize, when Jamaica is defeated is a big deal for other athletes. The way how they celebrate, they don't worry about anybody else. But the minute they defeat Jamaica, it is a big deal to them. And it just shows that we are at a certain level that people just want to be in our company, and that's fine. But somebody was asking about the under 20 boys 800. That race was won by the outstanding Mr. Bygrave.
Yes, by grave.
Yes.
Wonderful performance by grave.
Oh yes, he went home with 3 gold medals. 3 gold medals he went home with. Outstanding.
Lansford Lion says Shotgun Guard redeemed himself 1 goal.
Oh wow.
Shotgun.
Oh,
Shocking.
Osman Dixon is saying 1960 Olympics, George Carr representing a West Indies team with a bronze medal was fourth in 1964 Olympic in the same event. Neville Maiton set a junior world record in the 800 meter in 1964. We are at class. You see, this is what I like. I like the history, because sometimes we don't realize that where we're coming from is the middle distance and the quarter mile. Sprinting, for me, sprinting did not come into place really until Donald Quarry in 1976, even though we won, as I said before, Mr. McKinley, when he won, it was the 100-meter yard. He won a silver medal. And then, of course, Mr. Carr won, George Carr won a silver in 1968, I think. No, 1972, and then a bronze, I think, in 1976, something like that. But the sprints did not come into place until in the 70s. So let us look at the 40s where we're coming back, and we need to get it right. But before we have that discussion, the relays, let's talk about my weak spot. My weak spot is the relays.
4x4 girls under 17. Jamaica A team, Brittany Bailey, Natasha Fletcher, Kevon Gay Fowler, and Trisha Lee Sutherland won gold in that 4x4 girls under 17. 3 minutes 41.84. HP, what do you have to say about that?
Let me tell you, Jamaica, our juniors are outstanding at relay. These youngsters, when you look at the baton passes, when you look at their form, when you look at how business-like they look, it is amazing. And I'm not just talking about the CARIFTA. When you watch them at the Gibson McCook relay, when you watch them at Champs, when you watch them at Penn's relay, a matter of fact, when you go to the Penn's relay, if it's 8 teams in the final, there's 7 Jamaican high school in the final. And I'm not making that up.
That's true.
Our youngsters, our juniors, they are outstanding with the baton, and they just deliver every time. And I mean, I was watching, and it was just gold medal after gold medal after gold medal
Lot of
in
gold medal.
yeah, in the relays, and they all did very well. And my little thing with the relay is, and I'm going to talk about it further down, but maybe we can touch it. No, but before we go to that, I want us to look at some field events, medals, and result. And I have to thank Kino for this. Kino put all of this information together for me. All the medals, we got 26 plus. And I'm going to say 26 plus in the event. I missed something. But we got 26 medals in the field. Thank you very much, Kino, for putting this together for me. The under 17 boys, we got bronze in the long jump with Radiki Walters. In the triple jump, we got silver with Amani Phillips. In the shot put, Javante Smith, gold. In the discus, Javante Smith and Kamari Kennedy got a Quinella, and that is just the under 17. When you look at the under 20 boys, the under 20 boys got uh gold, chef's pen, if that's the correct pronunciation, high jump gold, long jump gold from Recoy Hunter. Let me tell you, I was watching Recoy Hunter's long jump, and that young man on his last jump stole the gold medal. Recoy Hunter on his final jump. In the triple jump, Jamaica got a Quinella with Chef's Pen again and Romaine Lewis. In the discus, Shaquan Dunn from Jamaica College and Chad Hendricks, another Quinella. And of course, the shot put, Shaquan Dunn again, gold. And those are the medals from the boys. And I'm going to count how many medals the boys got in the field: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 medals in the field from the boys. That is remarkable, remarkable, remarkable. The girls know. I'm not hearing you, sir. I'm seeing you're muted.
Okay. Sorry about that. Your top performance in the field.
Indeed,
Um,
indeed, indeed.
and I think I think at the international, at the senior level, I think the coaches at senior level should look at this and say, hey, if we really invest in these other areas and not only looking at the prestige races, we can really enhance the brand of Jamaica in all different events.
Before we even get to that discussion, because I'm just eager to start having that discussion, let us look at the girls in the field. The under 17 girls got one, two, three, four, five, six medal. The under 17 girls alone. The long jump, Sashana Johnson, she won silver. In the triple jump, Jada Robinson and Xavier Bernard, gold and bronze. In the high jump, Xavier Bernard, gold. So she got a gold and a bronze. In the shot put and discus, we got double gold from Jamila Young, double gold, the shot put and the discus. The under 20 girls, high jump was Rashida Samuels. I think we got a Quinella in that. In the under 20 long jump, Roshana Sudlow got silver. In the triple jump, Richelle Stanley and Dejane Bruce got gold and bronze. In the shot put, Shamika Smith gold. In the discus, De- Dejan Shaw, I hope I get it right, and Najee Seymour got gold and bronze. Now listen to this. In the javelin, we won a bronze medal
Of course, we are improved.
from Zoeli Jamel, or Zoli Jamel, uh,
That's the name. That's the
a,
name.
a bronze medal. So going to that discussion now, we need to look at track and field um, as a whole and not just look at a part of it. The sprint is not the only element of track and field. And I've seen people dominate the field and get just as much glory as sprinters. Now we have
Uh,
so, excuse me?
I said they are too. They are to get the glory as well.
No, it's not hard to get it if you're
No, no, no. I
dominating.
said they must get it. I mean, they must get glory as well, just like the.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. If you look at Duplantis, I mean the glory that he's getting. If you look at Rojas in the triple jump for women, I mean you can get glory anywhere once you come with your A game. It doesn't matter which event you're in. Mafara in the 5,000 and 10,000 got his glory. Bekele in the 5 and 10. The Dibaba sisters, Difar from Ethiopia and Kenya, Rojisha got his glory in the 800. So it doesn't matter where you land, you will get your glory. And we need to start opening our mind to track and field, to the entirety of track and field, because we have some outstanding juniors that are leaving high school. But guess what the problem is? There's no system to put them in. There's no
So,
system to put them in. So they either walk away from the sport or they try another event. And every time a championship come around, we say, how come Jamaica don't have anybody in the 5,000? How come Jamaica don't have anybody in the 1,500? But if the talents are not being developed after they leave high school, they're not going to get there. So we
go-
have to find a way to develop these talents and not wait or depend on other people, other countries to develop our talent. Your thoughts, sir?
yeah, I share the same sentiments that you share. I think that's the way forward if you want to tap into the different events and so on. HP, and it's just we can do it. We just need to just try. No, nothing beat a try, but I feel that we just need to just try. Just put in some work in that area and so it goes.
It can work. It worked before, but remember, with anything, you have to put in the work. The great Usain Bolt said, I trained 4 years to run 9 seconds or 9.58 seconds. 4 years. So you just have to put in the work and be patient. You have to be patient. It can work because that was where we started out. You understand? I could understand if we have a system to train middle distance or long distance athletes and we fail, but we cannot say we fail and we have not tried. Because when we look at all the clubs, you hardly see where an 800-meter runner is coming out of any clubs.
So
You
yes,
see quarter milers, but you're not seeing a 400 or 800 really coming to the fore from any of our clubs. And no, I'm not knocking any clubs, but what I'm saying, if this club is concentrating on sprinting and they are getting it right, try another part of the sport. No, try, because we need it. We need it. Now, the mixed relay. Are we taking the mixed relay seriously?
no, 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 we're not. We're not. We're not. We're not taking
I
the
want
mistake.
you to take that one, because the mixed relay, are we taking the mixed relay seriously? I don't think we are as a country.
No HP. We're not. We're not. I think we just entering and wetting our feet in that event. We're not really sitting down and really calculating tactically how we go win one of these events. We're just not. And we need to start to look at that event and try to go after it. In
Yeah,
all,
I don't see why. I don't even see why
it's
we
in
should be
it's in the, it's in the
losing.
youth under 20, right? That event is in the youths,
I think
right?
it's in the
HP?
Is it in the World Juniors? I think so. Yes, yes, it is. It is. It is. But when I look at the mixed relay, even at the senior level, I don't know. I don't think we're taking it seriously enough because there's no way we should not be making finals or be left off at the podium with the depth
You can
that
see the
we
type
have.
of players, the type, not players, type of athletes that they use in those events. They're not really using the best. So it's like
I've seen the
other
Netherlands
countries
put
are
their listen. I've seen the Netherlands put their A team in the mixed relay. I've seen the Dominican Republic put their A team out there. I've seen Bahamas put their A team in the mixed relay and win
right.
and medal. Last year at the World Championship, unfortunately, Fenke Ball, she fell, but she was going for a world record in the mixed relay. And Fenke Ball, her workload at a championship is so heavy. Yet she was still on the mixed relay team. Now the mixed relay is run I think the first or second day of a championship that goes on for 10 days. So tell me
True.
now, why is it that we cannot put a better team out for the mixed relay and these same people rest, especially if they just go to the championship to run relay? Why is it that we cannot put those people to run on day one and then rest them to come and run day 8? You tell me why.
Ah, each coach have them style.
No,
And
no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear each coach have them style. The mixed relay is a part of the championship, and I think we can do better at it. I'm saying you carry 3 people to run individual races. I don't expect to see them in the mixed relay, even though other countries have used their top people. Paulina from the Dominican Republic, she was in the mixed relay that they won at the World Championship to 2022. She was on that team. Fenke Ball, who has 400 meter and 4x4 duties, she was on the Netherlands team this year. Shanae Miller Weber, who has 400-meter duties, she was on the Bahamas mixed relay team. So I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get it.
yeah. The interest is the key though, HP.
I don't think any
We
interest is
can
there.
stay here and speculate, the interest, but there's no interest. We cannot say that there's no
There's
interest.
no interest. When you look at how it is being done, I'm like, as far as I'm concerned, we don't care about the mixed relay.
Yeah, we don't care.
Next thing now, okay, we have this discussion already where I had another question where I said we did exceptionally brilliant in the middle distance, and we need to have a program, we need to have a system to so when those athletes leave high school, if they don't get to go to university, they
I
can
just
go
feel
in.
ready
Yeah,
for the pro.
yeah, because the thing is that you cannot just walk out of high school and go pro. That don't work.
No.
You have to go through some amount of conditioning. There is a phase between high school and pro that you have to go through in order to get in the big people things, and we've seen that many times. Prince is saying Jamaicans aren't necessarily blessed with injuries. Yeah, we don't have a lot of injuries. We I mean, we have injuries, but I guess they are manageable. They are manageable. All right. Ozzy Dixon is saying no interest by whom? I don't know, Ozzy. I don't know. I don't know. Because when I look at other countries, blessings, Chris, Romans, welcome each and every one on the live. Cavalier Football Club, Jamaica, big up. Thank you for the hail up, everyone. Smite, Prince, Kino, everyone. Thank you. But I don't know. I don't know. And I'm sure if we do a vox pop right now in the track and field, Jamaica track and field, and ask people, what do you think? What do you think about the mixed relay? Do you think we take it seriously? I'm almost sure that most people are going to say, no, I don't think so, as track and field fans. Because as I said before, when you look at other countries, they are putting out their superstar in the mixed relay.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, HP. You're right about that. But it's just a small word. Care and interest. Small. We don't
Yeah.
have it.
All right. Earlier, you said something that we need to take an interest into other areas of track and field. And one of them I want to touch on is the long distance races. And the reason why I'm going to touch on it, a few people called me over the weekend and they said to me, how is it that Jamaica don't have anybody in these events? Why are we not doing well? And another person said, because the outstanding talents that were at Boys and Girls Champs, they are not eligible to compete because they are not Jamaicans. And somebody said to me, is it that we are neglecting our local talent, the development of our local talent in the middle and long distance to import points?
It
Your
all go
thoughts?
down. It all go down.
Your
It all go down
your
to the
your
same.
thoughts on that? You're a coach.
It all go down to the same thing. I don't think generally we love it. We love those events. I just think that we more cling to the fast and the quicker events as a culture. We know
But we
culture.
are the same one when championship is going on. We're saying, how is it that champs produce so many of these athletes and we're not seeing them? We are the same one. The fans are the same ones who are going to say, why Jamaica not in the 1500? When are we going to get Jamaica more dominant in the middle and long distance races?
So that's what I'm saying, HP. The coaches have to create that platform, that atmosphere, and the athletes as well to, leaving high school. Some of them, the training is not that easy as well. Some of them really give it up, and some of them don't continue with coach it, with play, with track and field. They move on to something different. So the atmosphere have to be there, and the love for to teach and the love to learn have to be there as well. And I don't think that is there.
All right, Prince is saying that he strongly disagree, and he's also saying only one youth, Kemoy Campbell, was internationally distance pedigree. What I'm trying to say, Prince, is that these athletes, these student athletes that we have in school who are doing the event and they are doing it good enough to get points, why is it that for them to be further developed, you must have somewhere, just like we go to basic school, we go to primary or prep school, we go to high school, and if we feel like if we can afford it, we go to university or we start working. You cannot skip in track and field. You have, when you leave high school, you have to go somewhere before you get into the pro league. So since, as you're saying, we don't have the international pedigree, how are they going to get there if they're not being developed after they leave school at age 19? They need more
Issues,
development. So so
issues,
so,
issues,
so
issues.
if you have a young man running 1 minute 48, we know that on the international stage 1 minute 48 is nothing. But that 1 minute 48, if that person is conditioned the right way, then you never know where they'll get. But we don't have a system to condition middle and long distance. So we cannot say that we do not have international distance pedigree. I do not agree with that because we have not given them a chance.
That's true.
We
You're
have
right.
not given them a chance. So you cannot say we don't have it.
You're right. You're right, HP. You're right.
You know how much talent we have in Jamaica, but because there's nowhere for them to go to be developed, they just walk away from the sport.
Yeah, just walk away and so on. Yeah, walk away. Can't manage it no more. The
Look here,
interest.
Prince is saying that's because they want to join races or MVP nor Casey or JC can. No, I don't agree with that, Prince. I think if we had a club that that put some focus on middle and long distance, I think we would have seen student athletes leaving high school and going into that system. I don't agree with you that everybody wants to go to MVP or racers. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. If we and that's what I'm saying, Prince. We if we have the system and nobody's using it, then maybe we can talk like that. But we don't have a system, so we cannot be saying that we don't have the talent. We have the talent, but it needs to be nurtured and developed. You understand what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
Princess, you can't want distance and a train at all.
Where are they going to go? Where are they going to go? Tell me now. Um, a young man leaving school now, he's running 1 minute 48. And he said, I want to further develop in the 800. Tell me where he's going to go. We need a system. We need a system
Once a
to
hill.
further develop these talents. I'm tired of people saying, so HB, how come we're producing so many of these athletes? They run at champs, they do well, but yet on the big stage are only sprinters we're seeing. We have to put a system in place where people can go. Let them decide if they want to go or not. Prince is saying up Winston Jones Highway, up Blue Mountain. But is there a structured system there, Prince?
Big up yourself, Pagan 180.
Pagan 180, good night. Is there
Big
a
up yourself.
system there, Prince? Anyway, we're going to solve this problem. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. This problem is going to be solved. Moving right along. Low moments. Do you have any low moments?
Well, I think the fast start though in that at the 400 meter, there was a low moment, and the way how it happened. Um, you know, the starting equipment was a low moment as well.
Yeah,
In the
that was
flow.
disastrous. Yeah.
So that was my low moment. I really have a lot.
All right. One of my low moment was the two Jamaicans, as we said earlier, that got injured in the 200-meter final. That was a low moment for me. I hope they are okay. They're home and they're okay. Another low moment for me was Gianna Paul from Trinidad, who was doing so well in the hep, and she got injured in the 200 meters. So that was a low moment because you never want to see an athlete injured, even if they're not from your country. It breaks the heart when you see that. So that was a low moment for me. Another low moment for me was blocks. I did not see this, but somebody told me that called me and said, HP, you know, see the blocks on the track while the athletes running the relay. So I don't know. The officials continue to do some little mess ups, you know. And another one is, as you said before, the start system was atrocious, especially on day one. The gun would not fire.
So
That was
it's supposed to can turn over to the original one. No, understand.
Well, I don't know. And another low moment, I was so disappointed with this one, was the under 20 boys 4x400-meter relay, where half of the field, they claimed that there was a recall of the race. And the athletes who were in the outer lane did not stop. Now, my question is, why didn't the official
So hold on. That
continuously
race,
fire the gun?
they took away the gold medal.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But
No.
there wouldn't be any grounds to take away that gold medal because the official is in charge of the race. And if you recall a race and you realize that some of the athletes are still running, you continuously fire that gun until everybody hear. That's what they
Maybe they must
do.
fire the gun and nobody not here.
But we didn't hear it. Did you hear it?
Nobody couldn't hear because the gun not very good.
There you go. So the system was malfunctioning from day one. So to take away the gold medal would not make any sense. They could not get that gold medal from me because if you recall a race, I've seen that at the stadium where they recall a race and some of the athletes keep running and the starter just continuously firing the gun until everybody stop.
Yeah, man, that's true.
So that's what I'm thinking that you would do. But in this case, I don't see, and I was watching. I didn't even. It's after the race I heard that the official tried to call back the race. So that was another low point for me. So that's it for my low point. Another one of my high point was the gel, the energy in the female team. The energy with the young ladies. I like that. I like that. Win, lose, or draw, they were in support of everybody. And of course, they were all having fun.
Kina said instead the gun bust pow pow, it was a bust pew pew.
But I don't know what was happening. Our Prince is saying, Kino coach Tomlinson has produced some of the best distance runner with average athletes. Imagine he gets talented athletes. Who is Coach Tomlinson? He's a distance coach.
Look, sorry, sound so.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody up in the hills. Maybe we need to have a talk with Coach Tomlinson because we need to rebuild our middle and long distance program. And even if we have to do it ourselves, we are going to do it. But it is going to happen. And it is going to happen very, very soon. Very, very soon.
The coach of Kemon Campbell and Siobhan Parks.
Okay.
Good question, man.
Yeah. Okay, let us just quickly look at the medals. Jamaica won 84 medals. 84 medals. 45 gold medals, 35 silver, and 16 bronze. A total of 84 medals. Last year we won 78. So it was a step up. The year before that, we won 92. So 2022, we won 92 medals. 2023, we dropped and won 78. And this year, we push it up a bit and won 84 medals.
So we did better than last time.
Right, we did better than last year. So big congrats to the athletes and the coaches. Man, we have some outstanding coaches in Jamaica. I don't think our coaches get big up enough, especially at the high school level. I don't think we talk about them a lot. And I'm going to start talking about the high school coaches more because they are doing an outstanding job. And so big congrats to all the coaches. Big
Yeah.
congrats and
Big up
a
to all that
big
coaches.
a big congrats also to all the athletes, every one of them. Big congrats. And of course, we are going to be seeing these junior athletes again very soon in the Jamaican colors at the World Junior Championship coming up very soon. So we have the World Junior Championships to look forward to, and of course the big one, the Olympic Games. So big up to all coaches in Jamaica, all the athletes, all the coaches. We love you know, and big up. Unseen, you want to take some more of those comments before we go? Let's see what the audience saying.
Yeah, so Giovanni Smith said Jamaica won their 38th straight character games title. Like me have to go get a coach and me have to go tell the coach and start get a coach and start before and eat. You know. Prince Caban said there is other winners at champs in the distance, but I can't go give a list lala.
No, no, Prince. I think Prince missing the point that we're saying. We're not saying that when they're in high school they're at their best. But what I'm saying, if you take those talents and continue to condition and develop, they can become world beaters, just like the sprinters. It's the same thing with the sprinters. When the sprinters are in high school, they're not at the top of their game. They're not running. The ladies are not running 10, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 6. But when you continue with the development, that is when we turn them into world beaters. And that is what I'm saying about, and I have to, we have some outstanding field event coaches who are doing remarkable things with the jumps and the throw. Julian Robinson from Calabar, he started the thing, and man, he's doing well. David Riley doing his thing.
Yeah,
Of
they do right
course,
doing well.
yeah, of course, Ricketts, everybody, the coaches are doing outstanding. But we need to understand that track and field is, you have the sprints, you have the middle and the long distance, you have the jumps, you have the throws. So we need to concentrate on every section of the, if I'm starting a training club, I don't want no sprinter there. If you are a sprinter, you are not coming through my door. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. We already have some outstanding coaches doing the sprinting. Nobody else don't need to take up sprinting.
That's true.
But as I said before, it's like you go on a corner to buy orange and you need an orange and banana. Everybody selling orange. Nobody think about, all right, them people are sell orange, let me sell the banana. So, but we're going to fix that problem. Remember, I tell you on this show that we are going to fix that problem. Very soon we'll be calling Kino, Coach Kino. So, Pauline K is saying, why didn't a Jamaican get the Austin Sealy Award? What are the criteria? Pauline, I love your question. I love your question, and I'm going to answer you. While we were watching, we heard from the coverage that there are no criteria for the Austin Sealy Award. And the first thing somebody turned to me and said, that don't make no sense.
No sense at all.
You must have a criteria in order to hand out an award. You can't just feel like who you want to give. I don't know, but that was what the commentators said. There are no criteria for who win. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but they need to put together a criteria to win the Austin Sealy Award. So that was a very good question, Pauline. That was one of my questions too. So thank you very much for that, Pauline, and welcome. Welcome to the program. If you are new, Prince is saying, if we find a coach that has found the formula, why are we sleeping on him? Where is the coach? Kino is saying, so Prince, reach out to the coach, make him, yes, Prince, reach out to the coach and let me have a talk with him, because I have a coach that I'm going to talk to who coaches the middle and the long distance from a prominent high school, but I will not be talking to him based on the high school will not be the focus of our talk. It will be about what we're talking about now. So sometimes we just have to start the ball rolling and get it. But I need to find somewhere to, so that these young athletes who are leaving high school, too many of them have done well at 800 meter, 1500 meter, 3000 meter, 5000 meters, and we can't even see one or two, not even a good handful. We can't even suit up one for each event on the global stage. No, man, that is unacceptable. So we are going to fix that. Pauline again is saying, we had an athlete who got 3 gold medals. The recipient got 1 gold medal and a silver. Yeah, you're right. A matter of fact, Pauline, we had a few athletes that got triple gold medal, because Bygrave, he won the 800, he won the 1500, and he won the 4x4. Shania Douglas, she won the 200, she won the 4x1, and she won the 4x4. So I don't know. Anything you're giving away, if it is left up to feelings, then you know we cannot leave things up to feelings, because how one person feel and another person feel might not be the same way. Use criteria in order um to award people. You have to use a criteria. Can you imagine you're in a company and everybody getting some bonus at the end of the quarter, the end of the half year? It wouldn't make any sense. You work harder than anybody else if everybody going to be getting a bonus. So yeah, Pauline, you're right again. You're on the money. You were watching. Prince is saying, let's think about all of the stars to pass through CARIFTA. Jamaica hardly win that award. Well, we've had quite a few winners in the last few years, because last year it was Rashawn Clark, formerly of Camperdown, that won it. Before that, Brianna Williams won it, which was not Brianna Liston, Brianna Williams won it 2019. Was it 2019? She won the sprint double and she won the award. So I hope they're listening. They need to have some criteria. So when fans are watching or listening, fans can say, okay, so this person meet the criteria, so they win the award. You can't just take up an award, give somebody, and you know, we don't know based on what, based on what. Unseen, you want to take those other comments? I need water. You're muted. You need to unmute.
You need water.
Yes, I need some water, but I don't have anybody to get it for me. But
You
anyway,
can
I'm
get up, you
fine.
can get up and get your water.
No, I don't like to get up from in front of my camera.
Okay.
It's not something that I like to do. I've never done it, But anyway, you can keep going, man. Prince is saying there has been 51 character games. Jamaica has had 14 person winning that award, two double winners, bringing it to 16 winners for our island. Well, Prince, remember there are no criteria. So if I feel like I like this person performance over yours, then I'm going to give it to him. If I feel like I like Kino's performance over yours, I'm going to give it to Kino. It sounds to me like that is what is happening. Let me see what Chris Wayne will welcome. Chris Wayne, welcome. If you're new, welcome. Chris Wayne is saying the award is not for the amount of medals you win, but the best performance of the meet. But Chris Wayne, what determine the best performance of the meet? Because we had quite a few outstanding performances. Nicoy Bromwell, we could say, was very outstanding. He broke the record of Usain Bolt that has been standing there for over 20 years, 20 odd years.
Fletcher outstanding.
20 odd years. That record, Usain Bolt set that record, I think it was 2002. We're in 2024. That's like 22 years. So what decide which performance was the best? And I'm not arguing this because I'm thinking that a Jamaican should win it. I'm just saying have some criteria so that when you're presenting this award, you can say, okay, HP won this award because she won this event in record time, or she broke this record that has been standing for many years. Have something, tell the audience something, so that I was shocked when the commentator said there are no criteria to present this award. It's just who they think their performance was. Yes. So, uh,
But
uh,
HP though, I think this character was, a dominant one for Jamaica. I think there are a lot of lessons to be learned. There are a lot of ups,
mhm.
a lot of, there are ups and there are downs. Um, but I think on the grand scheme of things and the bigger part of it, we should look at, what we can improve on as a nation.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
in my opinion, so I
Yeah.
think we did well, and we are proud. I saw some pictures. I saw some, at I think they were at a place with Babsy Grange, and they were showing their medal and so on. And be careful that the cash the gold man, because they want cash the gold man. We take all their medal,
My
but
thing is, as you rightfully said, and this is why we need to do post mortem. We need to do,
post mortem.
yes, we need to look at the championship. Look at where we are strong, look at where we're weak, and try to improve on the weaknesses going forward. And it is too long now that Jamaican fans are, every time there's a championship. So why Jamaica can't have somebody in the 800? What about this person that win a champs? What about that person? No, we have a young lady. We have Adele, who is in the 800 meters with Natalia Gould, and the 1500 meter. We have Navaski Anderson in the male 800. But I still think we can have more people in those events. But if we're not developing the talents that are leaving high school, a lot of them, look at even the javelin. Let us look at Olivia McCoy, the only athlete that has gone to the Olympics for Jamaica in the javelin. She was coaching herself, and she created history. She's a history maker for Jamaica. Now, when these young people leave high school, if they don't have anywhere to go to develop their talent, they're going to get frustrated and just walk away from the sport. I know athletes who left high school like a few years ago, 2, 3 years ago, and they have walked and they've walked away from the sport because they're frustrated. They don't know where to go to develop their talent. They don't know where to go. They're 800 meter, 1500 meter. When you ask them, they're like, Miss, nobody know on train, we. You understand?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they get frustrated and they just leave the sport and go and do something else. We have to give them a choice. We have to give them a choice. The other day I was having a
How much
conversation.
coach? How much coach out here want to take on that?
No, but hold on there. But just like having a track club for sprinters, quarter milers, jumpers, it would be the same as having for 800 and 1500 people. It's just that you will have to be a little bit more creative to ensure that the athletes that you're conditioning, they can find high altitude to go and run so that when they come low, it's not a problem for them. Prince said earlier, Blue Mountain. But people can't just go up a Blue Mountain, go run. You need a coach that is able to write your program, make sure that they know about nutrition and all these things. They know how to unload and offload. You can't just go train yourself to become a world beater in 800 or 1500 meter. You know, Kino is saying HP Prince is going to reach out to the coach and you are going to reach out to one and we have to go and solve this. I totally agree. Let us do it ourselves. We're not going to wait on anybody. I prefer we do it and fail than we don't do it. And every year we have the same discussion. When the Olympic Games come around, we're going to hear people with this discussion again. When is Jamaica going to have somebody in this event? Or have more people in this event? As we get closer to the Olympics and emotions are in the air and everything get high, it is going to come up again. So we are going to solve this problem. And I'm dead serious. The only way I don't solve this problem is if I die tonight. But
You're
I
not
am
gonna,
going,
you're not gonna die.
and I don't think I'm going to die.
You're too sweet.
Well, you know something? Anything is possible, because people dying in them sleep these days. It's
You're not
scary
dying.
to go to sleep
You're not
sometimes.
dying for now.
But on a serious note, we need to do something. Jamaica is a big deal, and everybody want to defeat Jamaica. And the celebration when people defeat Jamaica, it is, you can't even get upset with them. You can't even get upset. And that young man from Trinidad, when he said Jamaica, he trained to beat them Jamaican to call Jamaican soft. And I'm like, is he watching the medal table? Is he looking at the events to see that Jamaica clean sweeping, not just an event, not just a podium in one race, but an entire event that has 4 races?
Him not so I go on, man. Him blind.
He's
Just
he's
you feel good.
I
You go with that name head, and just people say, yo, him beat Jamaica. Yeah, I'm good.
But
Can't blame
I'm
himself.
I'm
Can't blame.
happy. I'm happy that they are motivated. The rest of the Caribbean is motivated by Jamaica. I'm happy to see that. And let me tell you, Grenada really turn up as the host country and give the fans something to cheer about. And Guyana did well. I think Guyana was second. Where did Trinidad finish on the medal table? Let me check. I think it was fourth. Let me just quickly check that before we go. I have it right here. Medal table. Medal table. Where is it? Okay, yeah, here we are. Okay, the Bahamas finished second. Jamaica first. The Bahamas second. Trinidad and Tobago third. Guyana fourth. Guadeloupe was fifth. No, that's not true. Sorry. No, no, no. Wrong thing I'm looking at. I think that is the second. Yes, it is correct. Yep. Yep. Guadeloupe was fifth. Guyana was fourth. Guadeloupe fifth. Virgin Islands, US Virgin Islands, sixth. Grenada, the host country, was seventh. Cayman, eighth. Antigua and Barbuda, ninth. And St. Lucia, the country of the outstanding Jeline Alfred, was 10. So those are the top 10. But all in all, it was a good championship for Jamaica again, of course. And we've seen where some other islands turn up and some outstanding individual performances like Michelle Smith. Michelle Smith, she did an outstanding job. The Frederick sisters, they also put on a show, but of course it was about Team Jamaica, but at the end of the day, it's one Caribbean. Thank you very much, Pauline. Pauline said fourth. Thank you very much for that. So, unseen, any other thoughts before we go? Let's see what Chris Wayne. All right, let's read some more of these comments.
I don't have any more thoughts. No.
You don't have any more thoughts? Okay, Chris Wayne is saying Jamaica soft, but wholesale of Chris Wayne not. Chris Wayne is saying Jamaica soft, but wholesale of Trini came to Jamaican school to run at champs. Good point. Good point, Chris Wayne, because a lot of the athletes that run at champs, we saw them running at the CARIFTA games. Indeed, we saw even Bryson from Calabar. He was in the 800 meter. Osman Dixon is saying the middle and long distance situation, a discussion that requires a full program. I totally agree with you, Ozzy, and we are going to have a program on it very soon. Look out for it. I have, a matter of fact, as soon as I come off this live, I'm supposed to be making contact with that coach who is a middle long distance coach to just to pick his brain on certain things coming up soon. But Thursday night, when I have my usual show, I'm going to have a 3-time Olympian from the 60s, Miss Vilma Charlton, will be here on Thursday to tell us about her journey in track and field and giving back to Jamaica to this day. She is giving back to the sport. So Miss Vilma Charlton. So guys, Remember to join me. But tomorrow is Thursday. Oh my word. So tomorrow night, I'll be back here with three-time Olympian Miss Vilma Charlton. Any other comment before we go? Prince is saying 3 nation no send athletes here. Bahamas, Barbados, and Trinidad. 3 nations no send athletes. Of course, we have Trini athletes here, Prince. What's her name is from Trinidad? What's Fox? That's her name, the hurdler from Edwin Allen. Another Aussie saying, I am aware of coach of one of the top clubs who had 2 or 3 decent 800 prospects, and he, the young man, just quit. Oh wow. We have to find a way to keep them if they want to be kept. Any other comment? Okay, I think that's it. All right, let's see what Kino is saying. Okay. Dorian Charles and LeBron James at GC are from Trinidad. Yeah, we do have Trini. We have Trini. We have Trini. We have Cayman. I think we have most of the islands. We have most of them, but I can do a research on it just to be. But Natasha Fox, who attends Edwin Allen, she is from Trinidad. She ran at CARIFTA last year. So there we have it, guys. There we have it. Thank you very much for staying with us to look at the CARIFTA games and once more showing some love to our junior athletes who, they are just some superstars. They are just some superstars, and they look so businesslike and so professional, and we just have to keep encouraging them. And a big congrats to the coaches, also all the coaches who have helped to condition these athletes. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you guys for staying with us even when certain people caused us to be 1 hour late. You stay. I won't call any name, but thank you guys for hanging out with us. And
One Kina said, tell Unseen to reach early next time.
yeah, no, mega while up unseen when we finish. Don't worry about it, because anybody who watch this show know that as it hit the time, I am live. I've never been late, but it happens. It happens. But thank you
Okay.
very much, Unseen, for being here, my good friend. He's my good friend. So I will forgive him this time. And thank you all for stopping by. And remember, tomorrow night, remember, this year is an Olympic year. So I'm trying to get as many Olympians on the show and as many coaches as we can, because we have a lot to talk about. So thank you guys. Unseen, do you have any closing remark?
I just want to say, the character team, Jamaica team, did well. Big up the coach, big up the Ministry of Sports as well. Greeting them and giving them, showing them love and so on. And all the persons in the comment section as well, sticking with us and listening, and just giving us information as well. So everybody is learning. All the persons who did not get information must be filled with information tonight, and we'll keep on moving on. We keep on doing the work for you guys. A lot of events coming up in track and field, unseen sports, to football and other different sports as well. So come over, like, subscribe, and share to the content. Share it to as many people as possible. And remember, this platform is not really for us; it's for you. All right, don't forget that. So like, subscribe, and share. Very important.
Thank you very much. And let me tell you, I am guilty. I never remember to say like, share, and subscribe. For the life of me, I cannot remember. I'm so caught up in the content most times, all the time, that I never remember to say like, share, and subscribe. So I'm saying it tonight. Please subscribe and share the content. I don't know, for the life of me, I just can't remember. And that is to show you that my focus is not on that. My focus is really on sharing with you guys and talking about track and field and trying to improve on the sport that we love so much. So, guys, I will see you tomorrow night when I will have 3-time Olympian Miss Vilma Charlton, who is also a vice president of the J3A. So, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night. Kino, Prince, everybody, Lancelot, everybody. I can't remember all the name. Pauline, Ozzy, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And you guys have a wonderful night or a wonderful morning if you're coming from Oceanic, if you're coming from Australia. I realize that I have followers from every continent, from Europe, Africa, Asia, Antarctica, Oceanic, South America, North America, everybody. Thank you very much for watching my program. Thank you for the love. And we will see you again soon. Thank you very much, Pauline. You are welcome. And please come again. Ozzy saying, kudos to the Ministry of Sport, who over the years has always supported CARIFTA track and field team. Big up to the Ministry of Sport. I would love to have a discussion with the Minister Grange. If you're listening or if anybody can reach her, I would love to have a talk with her as it relates to track and field and the development of our middle and long distance program. So Minister Grange, I would love to have a talk with you. Please to share this part of the interview, the discussion with her. Please snip it and send it to the minister if you know her. I'm going to say it again. Minister Grange, I would love to have a discussion with you as it relates to track and field and the development of our middle and long distance program. Thank you. I'd love to have a talk with you. Guys, thank you very much. Giovanni Smythe, thank you for being here. And we want to also big up Kelly's aunt who joined us on Friday, and she did tell us that he was going to win. He was going to do big things, and he did. Thank you guys very much. See you tomorrow night. Thank you. Unseen, thank you for being here, sir.
Yes, man. Always.
And I will speak with you off the air. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Yes.
Have a good night, everyone.
We're running it all the way, we're in the lead. We're running it, finish line is all I see. Get up on, no, don't stop. Future bright, the vibes nice, oh gosh. No time for slow down, just sprint, can't lapse. We walk the talk, just ask me both tracks. So come through, let's talk about it, what you say? Your girl HP is on her mark, so get set ready.
On your mark, set, go.
Oh yeah, make we chat about it.
What the fastest?
Make we chat about it.
Or on left,
Make we chat about it.
check and feel at the topic.
Oh, make we chat about it.
Latest
Make we
news,
chat about it.
all your
Make we
views.
chat about it.
Track and field chat for set. With the girl HP.